Okay, this is for Roman, a little basic instruction on how to play Cluck Old Hen. I'm using my fretless banjo, which is what I'm most used to, but just imagine where the frets are going to be. I'm going to be playing things at the 5th fret here, and the 2nd and 3rd frets. Across there. So that's really all I'm using, is just those few. Those notes in there. 2nd, 3rd fret, some up at the 5th here, and of course the 5th string. I'm tuned to G modal, or sawmill tuning they call it, or mountain minor. It's G, D, G, C, D. And Cluck Old Hen, real slow, is just the basic melodies. You can get some of those notes. Some people play it, get the high note there on the 5th string, or there on the 5th fret on the 1st string. Either one works. So I'll play it through a little quicker. And what I'm doing, right hand, I'm doing downstroking. I'm picking each melody note, downstroke, and then plucking the 5th with my thumb as I bounce back up. Like a lot of old-time songs, it has a first part and a second part, an A part and a B part, and you generally play the A part through twice, and then the B part through twice, and then go back to the A part and just back and forth. Each of those verse, you can think of the A as the verse and the B as the chorus. It works out that way sometimes. And that's pretty typical of a lot of the old-time stuff that I play. This one's a really short little song, 8 measures all the way through instead of 16, which is kind of more typical. But just a real simple little song to learn in G modal. Okay, there's words to this too, Roman, and that's a really hard part for me, but I'm going to try to give you an idea how it's all supposed to work together. Alright, and a little more detail of what I'm doing. I'm doing a little hammer on there. I'm hitting the string open, the 1st string open, and then I'm hammering on to the 5th fret. And then stroking it again, and then hitting the 5th string. So it's like that. And then 3rd fret. 1st string. Like that. And then the next phrase goes to the 2nd string. I'm still going to fret that 1st string at the 2nd fret, because then I've got the C here and an E here, puts it in the E chord, and it sounds better with that fretted than it does like that. Puts it in that C chord. So it's So even though I'm fretting there, I'm not striking that string I'm striking actually the second string open. But then when I stroke it, I'm hitting that as well. And then I'm doing a pull off from the 3rd fret. So many different ways to do this. Some people they use their thumb a lot more than what I do off the 5th string. So instead of where I'm doing this pull off, they might strike the 1st string. I'm just not coordinating enough to get that, but I bet you could. Okay, now for that B part of the song. This is kind of a G minor chord is what I've got here. So 2nd fret on the 2nd string being a D, and then this is a B flat. And then of course a couple more D's in there, but mostly you got a G minor chord going here without the G, because the G's up here. And then it goes to an F chord. 2nd fret, 3rd string, 3rd fret, 4th string. So you got your C, A, F. There's your F chord. And then it just kind of alternates back and forth between those for that 2nd part. Okay, and I'm playing this in G minor or G modal really. And normally a lot of people play it in A modal, up a couple half steps. So with your banjo being such a short scale, the easiest way probably is just tune everything up 2 half steps. Put you in an A modal tuning, which would be A, E, A, D, E, up 2 steps from here. And then you could play with, typically fiddle players would play it in that key. But you know, since it's your thing, if you're doing your own singing out by yourself, you can play in whatever key you want. In fact, sometimes I do it down in C. And this is that double C tuning. G, C, G, C, D. And I do it here sometimes just for fun.